Hey guys, it's your girl Brandy Nicole, and welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we are gonna have real talks, okay? I'm not gonna say real talks with guys, real talk with girls, because we just gonna have real talks, period, okay? And today's video is gonna be about why haven't you started your YouTube channel? Why? You know, especially we done went through a whole pandemic, still in the midst of a pandemic. We done been through quarantine. I mean, months on months on months in. Why have you not started your YouTube channel? Okay. And even I asked myself that same question, you know, because during quarantine, I was like, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel. Years ago, I said I was gonna start my YouTube channel. I would start and then delete it because I felt insecure, right? And a lot of the times, what we do, we come up with all these excuses. Well, I even see sometimes where people say, you know, I don't want people I know to see my YouTube channel. Now that's something I want to touch on, because it's sad, but in the same time, we have to be honest about it. You know, sometimes because we're afraid of the criticism, we're afraid of the feedback, we're afraid of the haters, we're our own worst critic, and that's why we don't start stuff. But I come to tell you, you shouldn't be afraid of starting a YouTube channel. You should be afraid of dying with regrets. You should be afraid of not trying at all. That's what should scare you. Like, yeah, okay, people may know you and people may be like, oh, that video was dumb. I mean, people know me, you know, and they may be like, oh, okay, Brandy, why did you do that? But at the same time, like, are you living to please people? Because if that's all you're living for is to constantly please people, fam, you got a sad life, sis. Like, you have a sad life, brother. Like, that's not life. At some point, you have to get to a place where you do what you want to do. You know, if it's something that you want to do, do it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. During quarantine, your girl enrolled in college. Okay, or that was a little before quarantine. I said I wanted to go back to school to get my degree. Enrolled in college. I said I wanted to get braces. How you doing? Okay. I said I wanted to start learning how to do nails. I started doing those things, right? Am I going to say I mastered doing nails? No. Am I still doing them? Yes. I'm sure when I first started, people laughed. I'm sure when I first started, people was like, oh, she ain't going to really do that. But the truth of the matter is, guys, I was in my own head for so long about things that I wanted to do. You know, that I was trying to play out scenarios like, oh, well, if I do this, they won't like this, or what if no one wants me to do their nails? But when I finally stepped out on faith and actually did it, y'all, the first day that I put my picture on Facebook, that a practice picture of me doing some little white tips, I had a kiss kit from Walmart, y'all. A kiss kit, acrylic kit from Walmart. The first day that I put that on Facebook, I kid you not, I had like 10 people tell me that they wanted their nails done. Guys, I had never done acrylic nails on nobody other than myself. Every person I did nails on, they paid me. I set a price because I had to, not because I was a professional, not because I just was so good at it, but because I had to buy all the stuff. And that stuff needs to be replaced, right? And especially during quarantine, you're not trying to use the same stuff on everybody. So I'm trying to be extremely safe for myself, for my clients, right? And the first day, people was like, can you do my nails? To this day, people still asking me to do their nails, and I'm doing it for a price, right? But if I stayed in my own head, I would have never did it. If I stayed in my own way, and worrying about, oh, well, you know, people are going to wonder what I'm doing, and what if it's not good, or what if I do their nails and they don't like them? That's the nature of the beast, y'all. Like, when you're starting out, everyone might not like it. There's people that's going to watch this video and be like, Brandy, you all over the place in this video. But you know what, though? I'm one step ahead of someone who didn't start at all. And that's a big step. I'm one step ahead of what I was yesterday. I'm one step ahead of what I was 2 weeks ago. You see what I'm saying? And so I encourage you today, get out of your own head. If you want to do something, sorry, I hear somebody outside. But if you want to do something, do it. Do it. Do it and just see what happens. You know, it's like that quote. I'm not sure who it's by, but it's one of my favorite quotes. It says, but what if I fail? And then the quote says, but what if you fly? You know, and it's funny because my channel, you know, I want to call it the butterfly gang. You know, I love butterflies, and so every time I hear that, I think about a butterfly, and I think about the stage, you know, going as a caterpillar in a cocoon where it's tight and it's uncomfortable and you're unsure, you don't know how things gonna turn out, but you know, you stay in that uncomfortable place long enough, and that's where growth happens. Growth does not happen in comfortability. It does not. It does not happen, y'all. It's not going to happen. If you want to start a YouTube channel, what's the worst that can happen? That people don't watch your video? So, what's the worst that can happen? That people on Facebook like, why is she starting that video? I'm going to tell you what. There was people who I'm sure they was laughing at me when I was putting pictures at my nails. There was even people who thought I gave up on nails just because I wasn't posting all the pictures on Facebook. Sometimes you don't have to publicize every single thing that you do. But guess what? I'm still doing people's nails. I'm still doing people's hair. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm doing YouTube. And it's like, I'm trying. And as long as I'm doing the things that I want to do, I want to make sure that I live a life that I don't have any regrets. I want to make sure that I live a life that if I say I want to do something, I'm going to try it. And I don't care what you think. Love yourself enough to not care what other people think. What do you think about you? Because I truly believe, and I even had to examine myself, y'all. I truly believe when we are so consumed with what other people think about us, it's because we don't really think that highly of ourselves. We're struggling in the area of self-confidence. We're struggling in the area of self-esteem. Because when you get to a place where you authentically love you, flaws and all, you love everything about you. It doesn't mean that you don't want to change certain things. It doesn't mean that you don't see areas of opportunity for growth and change in your life. No. But it means that, you know what? I'm enough right now. In this very moment, I am enough. I'm enough to start my YouTube channel. I'm enough to do hair if I want to. I'm enough to start a business if I want to. I don't have to have it all together. But what I do have to have is just a little bit of faith and a little bit of heart to try. Because the truth of the matter is, we get in our minds and we talk about the what if, the what if, the what if, the what if. But the truth is, you ain't never going to know if you don't ever do it. I would rather try something and fail at everything than to never try nothing. I know some of y'all probably think that's crazy, but I really would. I would rather try and get 2 views than to never try and never know what the outcome would have been, you know? And when you try something, don't despise small beginnings, y'all. Don't despise small beginnings. I mean, look at people who have multi-million-dollar businesses. I mean, look at Oprah. Look at all these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they didn't just blow up overnight. They didn't just blow up overnight, y'all. I truly believe that there is something on the inside of every single person that the world needs. I believe that. I truly, truly, truly believe that. There's a light deep, deep, deep down on the inside that the world needs to see. A light that only you can provide. And so it's like when you're sitting down and you're being timid and you're shy and you telling yourself, you have a negative self-talk like, I can't do it, I don't know, no one wants to watch me. We are missing out on something great. We are missing out on something amazing. Every single time you wake up and you have a heartbeat, every day you wake up and there's breath in your body, the world needs something from you. If you don't listen to nothing else that I said this whole video, remember that the world needs something from you. And we need you to find out what that is, because we are lacking without you. So again, this is my first YouTube video, but I'm here for the long haul, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. One thing always to remember, like I said, step out on faith and try something new. Here, my motto is, if you say it until you see it. And that's real. Say it until you see it. Just keep believing, you guys. Keep believing. I'm here for the cause, okay? I'm down for it. So I'm excited. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.